Hi guys, welcome to the channel. In today's video we've got 3 amazing Town Hall 13 attack strategies using the new Magic Mirror, yes! So this is the hero equipment we're going to be using: Giant, Gauntlet and Rage Vial, Magic Mirror and Healer Puppet, Eternal Tome and Healing Tome and Rocket Spear and Seeking Shield, yes! So, let's have a look at our first attack we're going to be using, then we'll watch some replays. So first up, a nice combination: 6 dragons and 6 electro dragons. Then we've got 2 freeze spells, 6 bat spells, 2 overgrowth spells and a poison spell. If you're going to try and take out the Town Hall directly, use a battle blimp with a couple of yetis inside, a Valkyrie and a sneaky goblin, or a goblin, sorry, and then a rage spell to take out that Town Hall. If you're going to use siege barracks to help funnel your troops into the base, use all Valkyries inside the siege barracks. Now before we jump into our first replay, just a quick reminder, on this channel we do have something called a creator code. That's where you can help support your favourite content creator in-game by using their code before making any purchases. Our code is code Moose. Any support would be amazing. So, on to our first replay. So just a quick disclaimer, all of these replays were friendly challenges on hard mode. So we're going to start with siege barracks on the right hand side to help funnel. Then on the other side we're sending the king and the queen to help funnel that side of the base. Then we're going to send in the dragons in between our funnel, straight towards that Town Hall. Grand Warden on air mode, of course. Dragons and electro dragons are an interesting combination. We need to protect them straight away if we can, so we put all the dragons down. Grand Warden on air mode. Remember air mode, guys. We've used the king's ability to help out, and now we're going directly for the Town Hall. With air attacks, all I would say is obviously have a look which way the air sweepers are pointing. You don't want to send your army in against some air sweepers pointing in the same direction. So we're doing okay here. We're going to take out the Town Hall, hopefully, use the Grand Warden ability to protect those troops. And the Queen is doing a great job on the left-hand side. We've sent in the Royal Champion with a Rocket Spear as well. I do like the Rocket Spear, guys. I think it's great, especially with Seeking Shield. So we've got a group of Electro Dragons frozen in the middle of the base from the Clan Castle troops. That always happens, guys. But we seem to be doing okay. And I think Town Hall 13 at the moment is pretty easy. But I do like these air attacks. It's one less thing you need to worry about. Obviously, you don't need to worry about those walls, because ground attacks, we don't have Root Riders at Town Hall 13, do we, guys? So air attacks are probably the best ones. Otherwise, you might need jump spells, 8 earthquake spells. It takes away a lot of your spell capacity. And of course, having those bats and overgrowth spells is a great combination. And the freeze spell for sending in bats. We don't even need to send them in on this attack. Look, guys, we're going to 3-star this base anyway. We've still got 12 housing space worth of spells left, but I'm going to send the bats in. They've just messaged me and said, Moose, come on, we want to go for a fly around the base place. Okay, we'll send you in. There we go. So that was pretty easy, but I do know Town Hall 13, to be honest, at the moment is in quite an easy spot, especially with this max hero equipment. On to the next attack. Super Wall Breaker, 10 Yetis, 14 Valkyries, but we are going to try a ground attack with 8 earthquake spells, an overgrowth spell, and a freeze spell to sprinkle on top. Earthquake spells are really needed for these ground attacks. I think air attacks are more powerful, but I want to give you a combination of air and ground. This is my favourite ground attack at the moment. So we're going to use those earthquake spells first of all, link those compartments, open up the base for your troops to move through later. I'm just having a look. Where can we send 4 more in? There we go. So we've opened up sort of that whole side of the base there, so we should be okay. Then a line of Yetis, line of Valkyries with your heroes, and then send in the battle blimp if you want to take out the Town Hall directly, or send in your siege barracks if you want help funneling. On this base, yeah, I'm thinking, okay, we're sending the battle blimp, so we don't need to worry about that Town Hall later. Grand Warden ability used. We've got the king on the left-hand side. Where's the queen with the magic mirror? And I don't know what you might be using or have been using on your queen as the hero equipment choice. Frozen Arrow is great. Invisibility Vial is great. Magic Mirror, I think it goes very well with Frozen Arrow if you've got enough ore for 2 pieces of epic hero equipment. But yeah, Magic Mirror, Frozen Arrow, Magic Mirror, Healer Puppet, and Magic Mirror and Invisibility Vial. I really like that combination. I think it's just easy to use, especially with ground attacks if you're going to send in your queen into the center area of the base to try and do as much damage as possible. If you're going to use your queen to help funnel on one side of the base, then I think, yeah, Healer Puppet is probably the best combination for you there. So the king taking out the left-hand side of the base there. We're on the right-hand side. I think we've got some Yetis moving around. We're going to be okay, guys, I think. We're going to get 3 stars, but not as easy as that air attack. So if I was to rank different attacks for Town Hall 13, air attacks definitely top spot. But ground attacks, good fun. They're my favourite attacks. But of course, at Town Hall 13, we don't have Root Riders. So I actually think Town Hall 13 and 14 for ground attacks is more difficult than Town Hall 15 upwards because you've got the Root Riders. You don't need Earthquake spells, but of course you do for ground attacks really, or jump spells for attacks like this. So we are going to get 3 stars. There we go, guys. And we're going to use our Overgrowth spell. We're just going to use it in the middle of the base. We didn't even need it. So on to our last attack. This is a fan favourite. I know it is. 8 balloons, 8 dragons, and 4 dragon riders. Again, spells. We're going to go with bat spells, a couple of overgrowth spells, a couple of freeze spells, and a poison spell to sprinkle on top. A couple of overgrowth spells might be too much, maybe, but I find it just makes things so much easier with sending in your bats later on. And like I said earlier, you can use an overgrowth spell or 2 to help funnel your dragons, your air attack, into the base. It really is good for funneling. So this was an actual live attack Clan War League against a Town Hall 16 base. I know it's not very much maxed out, and I don't think it's got any Clan Castle troops, but it's still a tricky base for a Town Hall 13 to take on. So here we go. King on the right-hand side there, Queen on the left-hand side to help funnel with the magic mirror. We're sending in the main army, and we are going to use the battle blimp to take out nasty town halls like this. So if you're Town Hall 13 and you're attacking higher up, Town Hall 14, 15, 16, I would use the battle blimp to take out those town halls because they do loads of damage at Town Hall 14 plus. This is probably the strongest attack out of the 3, I think. The balloons, dragons, and dragon riders, then some sort of electro dragon or dragon spam attack, and of course we've got that ground attack. The second attack we looked at, I don't think it's sort of in the same league as these, but like I said, I wanted to include a ground attack for your consideration. So we're going to send in the bats on top of the scatter shot there. Remember, you can send in the bats on top of defenses. Just watch out what's around them. Watch out for those multi-infernos, scatter shots if you're attacking a base that's high enough to have scatter shots. And of course, wizard towers are very nasty as well. And there's a multi-inferno there being a bit of a nuisance towards our bats. So there's 3 different attacks for you guys. All the army copy links in the video description. I'd say number 3 is the strongest, number 1 second place, and number 2 third place. That was really confusing. But yeah, this one's the best. The first one you saw was the second best, and the ground attack sort of third best. So we're going to get 3 stars. It was a Town Hall 16 base, but yeah, it lacked Clan Castle troops. Hope you enjoyed the video today. Remember to practice your funneling. Let me know what you think in the video comments, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys!